Before you start growing your Twitter fan base, you'll want to spend some time setting up your photo and header image. Together, we're going to walk through the process of selecting great imagery and uploading it to your profile. And we'll start first by changing our profile photo. Now, your profile photo is also the thumbnail that displays next to every tweet you publish. You can see an example of this as I scroll down the news feed by seeing every photo next to the Twitter name. As I continue down, we see here that Red30 Design is using their logo, and that appears right there in that thumbnail image. The profile photo is arguably the most important visual element of your Twitter profile. When paired alongside your handle, it provides immediate brand visibility. As users scroll through their feed, as I'm doing here, they'll most likely be able to recognize your profile photo before they notice your handle. And as a business, you'll usually want to use your logo for this. Now, however, it's important to remember that Twitter will scale this image down to a pretty small size. So if you have a complex logo or a word mark with zero imagery, you may want to create something unique for Twitter. Here we can see the logo for Hansel and Petal. Now, this profile photo is of their logo, but it's just too small and you can't really see much there. Maybe just some large floral pieces from their logo would be ideal. As I scroll down, we see another example from Topsy Turvy Cakes. Here they've chosen to use a Twitter profile photo that includes both their logo and the name of their brand. For this, I would recommend just using the image of the cake because the words of the brand are going to appear right next to that imagery. At the end of the day, you really just want to choose an image that perfectly represents your brand, whether that's a logo, a photo, or some sort of iconography that comes from your logo. If your business is all about you, then a flattering headshot is the ideal option. This not only creates a connection with you, but reinforces the personal element that Twitter's known for. Now, we can go about adding our profile photo one of two ways. We can do it here from the home page, and I would simply select on the camera icon just to the left of our brand and choose from the options that appear. Now, the other option is to go directly to our profile page, and I can do that by selecting our name from the link there on the left-hand side. Once we're on our profile page, we can either select the icon just above our name. Here I see H+ Sport and the camera icon with a plus symbol. And if I select that, I'll have the option to upload a photo, take a photo, or choose cancel. If I choose cancel, I'm going to stay in this screen, which is ultimately allowing me to edit all of the components of my Twitter profile. I can choose cancel here on the right-hand side. Now, another way to get to this section is simply to choose edit profile here on the right-hand side of the screen, and it'll bring up the same prompts that you see here. From there, I can select the camera icon where it says add a profile photo, and I'll choose upload photo from the menu that appears. You'll need to navigate to the section on your computer that contains the photo that you'd like to upload, and you can use any JPEG, GIF, or PNG file. I'll select my logo from the options here, and then choose open. I should point out that Twitter recommends an image of at least 400 by 400 pixels. Now, once uploaded, Twitter's going to provide us with an option to position and size it to our liking. I can drag the slider here on the bottom of the screen to increase or decrease the size of the image, and I can click and drag from within to position it accordingly. You would like it to appear perfectly between the box that's shown on the screen. This looks pretty good, and I'm going to choose apply in the bottom right-hand corner. And there you go. We can see behind the overlay that now says change your profile photo, our profile photo has appeared. Next up is the header photo. And this is where you can really showcase your brand. It's where your new followers and visitors will get an immediate sense of who your company is. Now, if you're promoting yourself, choose a photo that really personifies you or what you do. I recommend uploading a header image that's at least 1500 by 500 pixels. And once you've identified on something, it's an identical process to the profile photo. So from the section that we're still in, I'll simply choose add a header photo. And you'll see that I am prompted to then select an image from my computer. I'm going to choose the photo of this athlete swimming and then choose open. Now you'll notice that I'm using a Mac and it displays the pixel size underneath the image name. This helps you determine if the image is large enough. Again, we'd like something that's at least 1500 by 500 pixels. And if it's not big enough, Twitter will give you a warning. I'll choose open. And just like we saw with our other image, we can drag this and scale it using the slider below. And I'll choose Apply. From here, we can choose Save Changes on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, let's say I'm looking at this and I decide, no, you know what? This image just doesn't really represent what I wanted. I can choose Edit Profile. I can select Change Your Header Photo again. I can choose Remove if I'd like, which will remove the photo completely. I can confirm that I want to remove it. And now I don't have a header photo at all, or I could have simply replaced it by selecting and uploading a new image. I'll choose soccer this time and choose Open. I'll drag that here and choose Apply. From there, I'll choose Save Changes. And there we have it. I think altogether, this looks pretty good for what we're trying to do. Feel free to get extra creative with your profile photo and header images. Use this opportunity to showcase your brand with a large, rich, on-brand image.